So Mac Miller, Ehrenstall, Innsbruck, Austria, 2013. Here he is. So Mac, hi. When I think of you, I think of not only a successful artist, but also a businessman and an entrepreneur.
Cool.
I'm glad you're happy about that. But what else do you want to be known for?
You know, I think I want to be known for, you know, being able to jump around in all different types of musics and do everything and you know, coming up with my homies. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Well, you said you want to be known for loads of different genres. What about jazz? How did the jazz thing come about?
Dude. Well, you know, my friend Larry Lovestein is, you know, he's an interesting specimen. You know, he plays he plays piano. He produced all that himself. He just likes jazz music, man. I love jazz music. That's the thing, is that, you know, I'm a huge fan of jazz music. When I was in high school, I actually took like a class.
Okay.
Like a jazz class.
What was the jazz class like? Who was in the jazz class?
You know, we just learned about, like, you know, Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald and all of them, Satch Mo. And no, it was dope, man. And you know, to be involved in that, it was just like, you know, working on an album is very stressful, and it was like an escape. You know, like I was like, let me get a little bit out of my own head, you know, stop thinking about myself so much and think about my friend Larry Lovestein a little bit.
the jazz escape, I like it. So, and people often say that you can't mix business and pleasure, but in terms of your life and who you surround yourself with, how would you respond to that?
You know, for me, my business is pleasure, you know. For me, I love what I do. And it's funny because I'm like my work ethic is really crazy. I would say that's the number one reason why I'm sitting here today, is because, you know, I work 24/7. You know, it's like I've ruined every relationship in my life because of how much I work, which is fine. But, you know, it's hard because it's like I don't really consider work. It's just what I love to do. You know, it's like I think, like, when I wake up in the morning, it's not that I have to go to the studio. You know, I have a studio at my house now, so it's like I want to. You know, it's like, so it's weird. They kind of, it's like I can't really decide which is work and which is fun, because they're kind of the same thing.
So they merge into one.
Exactly.
So do you think that there'll ever be a day where you can slow down and you won't be working 24/7?
I hope so, you know. I really do, because the reality is that there's a lot of stuff in life that I want to experience. There's a lot of things I want to do, and, you know, you got to draw inspiration from places. You got to go and let your mind rest a little bit, and you know, but it's hard, man. It's hard to get myself out of the studio. It's like my number one addiction, you know. I have a very addictive personality, so when I find something that I really love, I like do it all the time. So yeah, man, I hope I can get myself out of it and go see the world, you know, because my studio is like a cave. There's like no windows. You don't know what time it is, you know, so I'll be in there and like working, and then I'll go outside and be like, holy shit, it's been 3 days. Like,
oh my gosh, really, 3 days?
Yeah, I mean, I've stayed in there for a week straight, you know, like not showering, just working. It's bad. It's bad.
That doesn't sound like the one, really, does it?
I know. I gotta go out there and get some sunlight and talk to people. I've become like socially awkward now. Like, I forget how to, you know, be out in public.
You say you become socially awkward. Can you become socially awkward, or are you always socially awkward?
No, I mean, I used to, like, when I was in high school and stuff, you know, I got along with everyone, like every different group of person. But I feel like I've just removed myself from people so much that now when I'm in like spaces, unless I'm drunk, like when I'm drunk, it's like alcohol is a social lubricant, so when you're drunk, whatever. But when I'm sober, I like go to a club or something, I just like sit there awkwardly and like look around. I like forgot how to just be, so it'll come back.
No, I can't imagine that actually. Like I can't imagine that with you in reality. But